What is up, noobs and noobettes? Charles or Atingleee here, and welcome back to another video, guys. So today's video is going to be my best tips on how to die less. This will mean that you're more likely going to be getting kills, and in essence, you're going to be improving your KD. Just quickly, the gameplay in the background is a solar nuclear with the MV4. Let's add this bad boy to the list. Check the description if you want to see a list of all the completed weapons so far. Also, don't judge me, I got this gameplay when I was like 7th prestige, so I hadn't gone full Super Saiyan yet. Either way, let's jump into the tips. So, my first tip, and this one's pretty obvious but people still seem to not do it. You want to be using a silencer and ghost. A silencer will mean that you're not showing up on the enemy's minimap after every kill, and let's face it, man, most players are looking at the minimap, seeing where the dots are and just hunting that shit down. So making sure you're not appearing on the minimap is a big advantage, and it's going to mean you're going to die less and in essence improve your KD. Also, ghost. There is a lot of UAV spam in this game, and there's nothing worse than an enemy seeing you on their minimap. So use ghost, you'll be able to catch people off guard because they won't expect you to be coming, and it'll just allow you to not be killed by every single person that's seeing you on the UAV. Next up, you want to stop fucking reloading, guys. Every person that I watch makes this same mistake. Everyone seems to think it's a good idea and the right thing to do to fucking reload your weapon after every kill. Get out of this freaking habit, man. This thing is getting you killed a lot. Have you not noticed a lot of times you're getting killed while you're reloading and you're just like, fuck, man, he wants to walk out as soon as I reload? Hell no, man. You want to reload as soon as he walks out. What you want to do is make sure the coast is clear before you even think about reloading. Let's face it, man, the average weapon takes 4 to 5 shots to kill, and if you got 20 bullets in your clip, who gives a fuck? You don't need to reload just yet. Make sure you're safe and then reload. I don't give a shit if you're using dexterity. You can still get caught off guard while reloading, and you want to avoid doing that shit unless you know it's safe. And now next up, this one's pretty obvious, but let me go into a bit of detail with it. So you want to avoid mid-map at all costs. I know people's mindsets, man. They think going to mid-map means you're going to get into more gunfights, and this means you're going to get more kills. While this is true, the enemy is thinking the exact same thing. So what this means is 2 or 3 of them are going to be pushing mid-map. You're going to push in, be the better player, get that first kill, possibly get the second, but I don't give a fuck who you are, Atingleee, God, I don't give a shit, man. There is no way that you're going to be killing all those enemies every time. So this means you're going to be dying. What do you want to do? Avoid mid-map, man. This doesn't mean to camp like a little bitch at the back of the map or just stay on the very edge of the map. You can still go near mid-map, just don't push right into the middle, man. Why would you do that shit and get yourself killed? Sit back a bit, hop on a head glitch, pick some people off, change your location, catch them off guard, and get some more kills, man. Stop pushing that mid and stop getting yourself killed. And my next tip is to make sure that the only way an enemy can get into a gunfight with you is from the front. So how do you do this? Well, basically, you need to know what the fuck is going on around you. You want to make sure that you know all the possible entrances to the area that you're in. You want to make sure you have those entrances covered. If there's 2 entrances, you want to look at one, make sure there's nobody there, and then that gives you that little bit of time to watch the other. If there's 3 entrances, get the fuck out of there, man. I don't care who you are. You got a 1 in 3 chance of the enemy walking out, and unless you know exactly where they are, odds are they're going to catch you off guard and they're going to kill you. You always want to put yourself into situations where it's easier for you to get into the gunfight and you're not being caught off guard. You always hear me say I like to take enemies from the side than from the front because it's easier, and this is so true. And the reason people aren't killing me as much is because I know what the fuck's going on around me, and I'm making sure that the only way they can push me is from head on, and then that just ends up being who has the better gun skill. And now my last tip, and many people don't do this, man, and it is to stay focused, guys. Most people that play Call of Duty don't really have any tactics. You're just running around like a headless chicken, hoping for the best, returning to areas that you may have been successful before when you played the map, and you just assume that is the normal way to play. No, you want to be looking at your minimap, you want to be aware of where your teammates are, and that'll give you a general idea of where the enemy is. You need to make sure that when you're in a certain area, you have all angles checked, people can't catch you off guard, and that you know exactly what's going to happen. You always want to be 2 steps ahead of the enemy and make sure you're always going to be outsmarting them. Don't let them outsmart you, don't let them kill you, and don't let them ruin your KD. Either way guys, that is all my tips. Sorry if I was a bit serious here. I'm passionate about this shit. I don't really care about my KD as much in this game, even though it is 2.7, but a lot of people do, and I figured this video would be useful for you guys. So these are just a few tips that I feel like will help you increase your KD quickly, and make sure you're implementing them when you play. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like. If you found it useful, make sure you hit that like button. Also leave me a comment, let me know what you think, or if there's any other things you think that I missed. Either way, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy the gameplay. I'll catch you all in the next one. Until next time, peace out, noobs.